You next.
Patty might be one of the best cyclers in the league, and Leon, obviously, with his big body, can hold on to pucks as well. So I think with that, it seems to be working well right now.
With Maroon specifically, that combination of size but hands, that's kind of rare, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't usually see a guy, that big with such, soft hands and can get up and down the ice well, and he's definitely feeling good about himself. So, we're hope to keep that going.
Did you think, and you may not be aware, but they filled out the rosters for the All-Stars? No Oilers added. Did you think you might have some company considering the team's done well and some individuals have done well?
Yeah, I thought so maybe. Especially with Leon, I thought he might get a good look, and Talbot has been great for us as well. So definitely a little bit surprising. It would have been nice to have some teammates there and for them to get recognized as well.
Obviously, the captain. Go grab it.
For first place tonight, and we just got to keep climbing in the standings. We know what they're capable of. They got some really good players over there. They're really talented, and for us, we got to play the way we're capable of playing, which is getting pucks deep, grinding teams down low, playing smart, not overthinking it, and winning the board battles. So tonight's going to be one of those heavy games where you got to win pucks on the boards and get pucks out at our blue and their blue. So no turnovers and no turners at our blues. And I think, with that being said, we just got to go out there and play our game and play hard.
You were here late last year. Do you sense there's some nastiness growing between these two teams, both with what happened last season and maybe in the first meeting?
Obviously, every team in the West, it gets a little nasty. Everyone's so close. You look in the standings, every game's hard, every game counts, and everyone's battling for a playoff spot. We're already at the halfway mark. So we got to keep finding ways to keep climbing up the standings. This team's capable of doing that. We're big and physical, and we can match up against those West teams, like we said before. So we just got to keep proving that we can.
Pat, just back to your earlier point when you were kind of suggesting you just got to be ready for your chances. They're going to come when you're playing on this line. Is that paramount in your mind at all times when you're playing with these guys?
Yeah, absolutely. They're obviously one of the best playmakers in the league. So you never know. The puck is going to find you, and you just got to be ready. I keep telling myself every night, if I'm playing with anyone, Nuge, anyone, Leon at center, you just got to be ready because those guys can make plays. And obviously playing with Connor, both Connor and Leon, like the other night, Leon makes a heck of a play, backhand pass. You just got to be ready. You got to bear down on your chances, and you got to capitalize on your chances because if you don't capitalize, you won't be there that long.
You went on a playoff run a couple of years ago. You were scoring all the time.
So I don't think on our team anyone is really surprised of what he's doing.
Just a quick word on the All-Star situation, because I think certainly you'd be in the mix. Everyone loves when they're personally recognized. Do you feel at all slighted that you weren't named to the team?
No, not at all. It would have been a fun event to go to. I actually haven't seen the rosters yet, so I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Do you need a breather? Do you need a break more than playing another 3 days at an All-Star?
I don't know. I don't really care. I mean, I'm sure it's not too taxing, the All-Star break.
Leon, just sorry we're late, but you may have brought this up already. But with Pugliarvi being sent down, you went through this before. How did it affect you? How did it help? How did that work for you?
Yeah, it's different. It's not easy for sure. I talked to him and I know he wants to be up here and you know, I think we all believe that he can play here. You know, maybe right now it's not the right time for him up here, but you know, he needs to understand that's probably the right thing to do right now, and it's hard to understand. I didn't want to understand it at that point when I got sent down, but after you go down there for a couple of weeks and you come back up, you start to realize it's probably a good thing that you know it gave me more ice time. You know, I played on the power play, and it's going to be the same with him.
Leon, is there a key to playing with McDavid that get some players don't last there? I mean, it hasn't worked for everybody. What's the trick?
Give him the puck when he's at full speed. That's what you have to do. He's unstoppable if you get him the puck at full speed. But no, I mean you kind of have to read off him. You don't want to you don't want to sewer him. You know, you don't want to give him bad passes in bad situations. You kind of have to read the play a little bit and you know, be ready for pucks, because he has the ability to find you even when you think there's no way of getting a pass.
Is that why Maroon works? Because he's burying those chances. He's in a spot. He's not as fast as either one of you guys, but he's able to be in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, I think I said it earlier, I think we just complement each other really well. I think that you know, we can all hold on to pucks, we can all make plays, all three of us. But we also have that drive to the net. We have with Patty, you know, we have a guy that goes to the front of the net and he crashes and bangs and does a little bit of the dirty work in front of the net for us. So it's very nice to have him on that lineup.
Appreciate what Jesse went through this year.
Morning. Hi, Kevin. How are you? Good.
Todd, can we start with a thought on Patrick Maroon and just what he's done this year and I guess what has changed in his game, or what have you seen from maybe the end of last?
Well, I got asked this question after the game in Ottawa. I think since he's been here, he's been a big factor, a positive addition to our team. He uses his size. He's got great hands. He's got a sense of offense, when to go to holes, when not to. And it provides us with some physicality while we're on offense. What's happening for him now? He's hot. He's getting pucks to the net. He's getting some bounces that go off feet and into the paint and past the goaltender. And sometimes your number comes up. Can he maintain this pace? Well, we hope so. I don't know if it's realistic, but he's just hot right now, and he's got a couple of line mates that are doing a good job of helping him.
Just still on Maroon, he talked about when his game dipped a little bit this year. He talked to you. You kind of challenged him to maybe get back to that physical part of his game that helps him maintain that edge. Did you see a bit of a turning point for him when he maybe stepped back into that role a little bit more?
Well, you know what, I don't know if he quite understands the ceiling that he has sometimes. And, when he's pushing himself and he's aggressive, better things happen for him and for our team. And I didn't want him to go to sleep, and we talked about that, and he responded.
And just maybe the off season too. He said he was challenged at the end of last season to take care of some business, and it seemed like he did that.
And he did. I think the evidence is what he does nightly on the ice surface. Last year, when we got him, I don't think he could do what he's doing now on a consistent basis. It came in spurts, but he's consistently doing it now.
Todd, what's the balance between, all right, we got to recognize this is an important game, and you'd love to possibly be in first if you win and Anaheim loses, and between, okay, let's not treat this like it's an end-of-the-world type game? What's the balance there? How are you guys handling that?
We're past the halfway mark. We're into January now, and this is uncharted waters for our team. So we're going to hear this question numerous times playing against our divisional opponents and our conference opponents. You will start to hear the 4-point game thing, and it's new for us. So we're not going to make a big deal out of it. We have to play better than we did in San Jose to have a chance to win, and we'll worry about today. And I think that's the best way for our group to approach it. We're not going to make a mountain out of it, but we do know the performance level has to be there night in and night out. Now you can't go to sleep for a game or two and just let it slip away on you and then come back and play another game. They all count now for us, and in the past they haven't. Well, the organization will make some decisions after tonight's game. Gus will be the backup. Talbs will start, and we'll see where we are at the end of the night. I'm sorry, man. No, we needed to have. We weren't sure what was going to happen with Gus, and when he was put on waivers, you need a 24-hour period to clear. And right now, we've got him here.
Todd, there's been maybe some nastiness growing between these two teams. Back to last year with Nurse and Pollock. You guys played the Sharks. Do you sense a growing sort of maybe two teams that don't like each other very much? And how do you see this rivalry moving forward? Games left.
Well, I hope the rivalry grows, because that means that we are improving as a team and we're in the mix. You have to have that for a rivalry. You don't get a non-playoff team and a consistent playoff team really creating that. So if it's evolving that way, that's a good thing for our team. Nastiness, because I know that San Jose team, well, you're not going to intimidate them. They're mature enough. They're going to get pushed out. You have to play hard against them like every other team attempts to, but you have to be disciplined. I didn't think we were in San Jose prior to Christmas.
Todd, going back to Maroon just for a second, he says the reason it works is he knows that both Leon and Connor can get him the puck at any time, so he's always. Is that not everybody has success playing with Connor. He's at a different speed level than everybody else. What's the trick to having a good experience there and lasting there?
Well, you may have answered your own question. He's prepared and he's been able to watch Connor and Leon play enough to anticipate where the puck might be going. Again, he's having success. It's his time right now. He's hot. That line is going. We would like that to last all the way to the end of the season, and then we won't think about switching anything up. But Connor's had other people there where it's worked well for a while too, and then it dries up and you try something different. So credit to the three of them. They've been able to get some things done. We won't have success tonight if it's just the three of them. There has to be a larger input from the other 9 forwards and everybody else involved.
Todd, early in the year, your penalty kill was second, third in the league. It's down to 19th. It's only 75% in the last 21 games. What's changed? What do you see that's lacking right now in your penalty kill?
Well, we haven't been as sharp on it. We haven't had a lot of practice time with it. But our clearing opportunities, our chances to get pucks out, it hasn't been near as clean as it was early in the year, and as a result, we're in our end a little bit later into the penalty kill. Fatigue sets in, power play takes advantage, and it's in the net. So we've addressed it. Easy to talk about, a little tougher to put into play.